Bismillah. Today I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2, October-November, Variant 3. Now number 1. Marco starts work at 20:45 and finishes at 2:08 the next day. Find the length of the time in hours and minutes he works. Yes, Afifa?
Plus 2:8 with 24 because it's the next day.
Yes, because next day, so we need to add 24. We need to add 24 for 2:08.
And minus it with 24.
So if we add 24 for 2:08, so you have 26:08. Then subtract 20:45. Of course, you can use your calculator to subtract. You know this pattern. Okay. So 26:8. Yes, what is the answer?
5:23.
5:23. 5 hours 23. You have button in your calculator. You can use it to separate between hours and minutes. This button. So you can write 26 and 8 with the same. Then subtract. You get this answer, which is 5:23. So this means 5 hours and 23 minutes. Number 2, 120, 121, 149, 164, 216. From the list, write down a square number. Select a square number. So which one? 121, because it has square root 11. So 121. A cube number has a cubic root. You can try with your calculator which one has a cubic root. 216. So 216. And the cubic root 6. So 216 cube number and 121 square number. For number 3, also you need to use your calculator to find the answer. So number 3, use your calculator to find the answer. So the answer to 3 significant figure, 6.05.
Yes.
Number 4, the mean mass of 4 men in a rowing team is 97.5 kg. The model mass is 101 kg. The range of the masses is 8 kg. Find the mass of each of the 4 men. We have 4 masses. Okay. The mean 97.5. From the mean we can find the sum. Because to find the sum, multiply the mean, which is 97.5, times 4. So the sum of these numbers, 97.5 times 4 equals 390.
Yes, sir.
So the sum of them is 390. The model mass 101. So we have 101 more than one time. Can be 4 times?
No.
Of course not, because 4 times 101 more than 390. Okay. The range is 8 kg. The range, the difference between the greatest value and the least value. So the range is 8. So this number minus that one is 8. If you subtract. Now we need to find this number. Okay. If we consider that the last 2 numbers, 101, because the mode is the most common, 101, we have the mode 101, so this means 101 more than one time. If we consider that it repeated 2 times, so we can write 101 and 101 for the last 2. Now we can find this number directly because the greatest minus the smallest is 8. So to find this one, 100 minus 8, which is, what is the answer? 100 minus 8?
93.
101 minus 8, so 93. Now their sum is 390, so we can subtract 390 minus all. So what is the answer for that? 95. So the numbers 93, 95, 100, 101. Number 5, can you read, Salah?
Without using a calculator, work out 5 over 7 minus 2 over 3. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form.
Okay. 5 over 7 minus 2 over 3. Can you solve?
Sir, we can cross multiply.
Okay.
So it's 15 over 21.
If you cross multiply, you can use cross multiply. Multiply the denominator, 7 times 3, 21. Then you cross multiply 5 times 3, 15. Minus 2 times 7, 14.
So it's 1 over 21.
1 over 21 in the simplest form. Or you can multiply 7 by 3 and 5 by 3. Multiply 3 by 7 and 2 by 7. You get the same answer. Number 6. Can you read?
A spinner can land on the colors green, black, or red. The table shows the probabilities of the spinner landing on green or black. Complete this table.
Okay. So, how to find the probability of red? Sum of all equal what?
1.
1. So, to find the probability of red, 1 minus 2 over 5, that's over 4. So, probability of red equals 1 minus 2 over 5 plus 1 over 4 equals
7 over 20.
7 over 20. B, can you read B?
Tank spins the spinner 120 times. Find the expected number of times it lands on green.
Okay. To find the expected number, we have a rule for the expected number. The probability times the total number of times. The expected number, it lands on green. Probability of green equals 2 over 5 times the total number of times, which is 120. So to find the expected number equals 48. 48 times. Number 7. Find the lowest common multiple LCM for 36 and 60. Yes, Salah?
Sir, we can use the prime factors.
Yes. So you can factorize 36 and 60. Factorize 36, you can divide by 2. Then divide by 2, you get 9. Divide by 3 equal 3, divide by 3 equal 1. For 60, do the same. Divide by 2, 30. Divide by 2, 15. Then divide by 3, 5. Divide by 5, 1. Now we have 36. 2 bar 2 times 3 bar 2. And 60, 2 bar 2 times 3 times 5. So LCM equal what? LCM all the factors to the greatest power.
Sir, 3 squared.
First we have 2 power 2 and 2 power 2. So which one of them? Any one of them, because they are the same power. So 2 power 2. All the factor to the greatest power. But if we have the same power, take any one of them. Now we have 3 power 2 and 3 power 1. 3 power 2 or 3 power 1?
3 power 2.
3 power 2, so because the greatest power. And we have 5, and there is no 5, so we take 5. Because all the factor. Now multiply them. What is the answer?
180.
180. Or you can find the multiples of 60 and multiples of 36, then find the first common between them. Number 8, read.
A is the point negative 3, 5, and B is the point 5, 2. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of the line AB.
Yes, how to find the midpoint?
There's a formula, x1 plus x2 over 2, and y1 plus y2 over 2.
Yes, apply this formula.
plus 5 over 2 and 5 plus 2 over 2.
5 plus 2 over 2. Negative 3 plus 5, 2 divided by 2, 1. 5 plus 2 is 7, divide by 2, 3.5. Number 9. Read.
Solve the simultaneous equations. 3x minus 2y equals 21. 5x plus 2y equals 51.
Yes, how to solve?
Sir, we can cancel y.
Yes, because look for the coefficient of x, 3 and 5. Coefficient of y, negative 2 and positive 2. Same number but different sign. So how to eliminate y?
Sir, we add them.
Yes, if you add, you can eliminate y. So now if you add negative 2y and positive 2y will cancel. So 3x plus 5x
8x equals 72.
equals 72. Now to find x,
We divide by 8
so 72 divided by 8.
equals 9.
Now x equal 9. How to find y?
We substitute it.
Yes, in any one of them.
3 times 9 minus 2y equals 21.
So 3 times 9 minus 2y equals 21. So 27 minus 2y equals 21. Now you can transpose negative 2y to the other side. So 2y and 21 to the other side. So 27 minus 21. So 2y,
Equals 6.
yes.
So y equals 3.
So y equal 3. So x equal 9, y equal 3. Number 10, Afifa.
The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Calculate the value of h.
Yes, how to find h?
We can use the Pythagoras theorem.
Yes.
So 14 squared minus 10 squared.
Yes, to find h, use Pythagoras theorem, square root 14 square minus 10 square equals
9.8.
to three significant figure.
Yes, sir, it's 9.8.
9.80 to three significant figure.
Yes, sir.
9.80. Now for B,
Find the perimeter of this triangle.
yes,
Just add all the sides.
add all sides. So 9.8 plus 14 plus 10 equals
3.8.
equals
33.8.
33.8 centimeter. Number 11.
The diagram shows two sides of a regular polygon. The interior angle of the polygon is 7x plus 44, and the exterior angle is x plus 8. Find the number of sides of this polygon.
Yes. How to find the number of sides for this polygon? What is the relation between the interior angle and the exterior angle for any polygon?
It adds up to 180.
Yes, add up to 180. So if we add them, we get 180. So this means 7x plus 44 plus x plus 8 equals 180. Now solve for x. 7x plus 1x, 8x, 44 plus 8, 52 equals 180. Now transpose 180 or 52 to the other side, then divide by 8. Get x equal what? X equals 16. Now we can find the interior and the exterior. But which one of them is easier to find the number of sides? Exterior or the interior? Actually, the exterior is easier because we know that the sum of the exterior angle 360. The sum of the exterior angle 360. If we find the exterior angle, we can find the number of sides. 360 divide the exterior. So this is easier. So now the exterior angle equal x plus 8, which is 16 plus 8 equals 24. We know that the sum of the exterior is 360. So to find the number of sides, 360 divided by each exterior, because it's regular.
15.
So 15.
Yes, sir.
So 15 sides. Number 12. read the
Keita invests $4,000 at a rate of 2.6% per year compound interest. Work out the interest earned on the investment at the end of 3 years.
Okay, so I need the interest, and you have compound interest. How to find the interest?
The formula, so 4,000 bracket.
The formula for the compound interest give you the total interest. Am I right?
Yes.
Not the interest, the total amount. Okay, the total amount, not the interest. So the total amount is B into 1 plus R over 100 power T. This is the formula for the total amount with compound interest. So 4,000 into 1 plus 2.6 over 100 power 3, because it's 3 years. Yes, can you find the answer?
4,320.
4,320. Exact?
There's decimals, 0.182.
0.182.
Yes.
So 0.18 to 2 decimals. To find the interest, to find the compound interest now, you need to subtract 4,320.18 minus 4,000. So the answer 320.18. Number 13, convert 0.24 recurring decimal, 4 repeated. We have dot above 4, this means 4 repeated, to a fraction, and show you're working. So how to do that? We can consider that this recurring decimal 0.2444 and so on, because 4 repeated. So if we have one digit repeated, so multiply by 10. So now 10x is 2.444 and so on. Now subtract. It's better to line them up such a decimal point below the decimal point. Now it is easier to subtract. When we subtract, all this will cancel. So 2.4 minus 0.2, 2.2, and 10x minus 1x, 9x. Then divide by 9, divide by 9. So x equal, in the simplest form,
11 over 45.
11 over 45. And also you can check from your calculator. Just write 11 over 45 and convert to decimal. You get 0.2444 and so on. Now 14. A map has a scale 1 to 200,000. Find the area in square kilometers of a lake that has an area 12.4 centimeters square on the map. If you have map scale, you cannot find the area from the map scale before you square the map scale, because the map scale ratio between length to length. But I need area to area, so we need to square the map scale. So the square, if we square the map scale, then you have 1 square, which is 1, to 200,000 square. Now we square the map scale. Then we can use it to find the area. The map scale, map to real. So if we have the map area at 12.4 centimeters square, so we can write 12.4 below the map, because this map real, map to real, so this is the map area. Now cross multiply to find the answer, but this 12.4 centimeters square. So if we cross multiply, we get the answer in centimeter square. Later we can convert to kilometer square. Now cross multiply.
Sir, it's 4.96 times 10 to the power of 11.
4.96 times,
10 to the power of 11.
yes, this centimeter square. Now to convert to kilometer square, from centimeter to kilometer divide by 100,000. From centimeter to kilometer divide by 100,000. So from centimeter square to kilometer square divide by 100,000 square. So what is the answer?
49.6.
So 49.6 kilometer square. Number 15.
The diagram shows a speed time graph for part of the journey of a car. The car starts from rest and accelerates at a uniform rate for 15 seconds before reaching a constant speed of 30 meters per second. Calculate the acceleration for the first 15 seconds.
Yes, how to find the acceleration?
Rise over run.
Rise over run, or take 2 points, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Rise over run is easier, 30 over,
15.
so 30 divided by 15
2.
equals 2 meter per second square. Okay. After t minutes, the total distance traveled is 45 kilometers. Find the value of t. Find the value of t. T minutes. T in minutes. Okay? So now the distance is 45 kilometers. We need to find t. How to find the time enough to cover 45 kilometers? So the area under the graph is 45 kilometers. This means 45,000 meters, because we have the speed in meter per second and we have the time in second. So if we find the distance, which is the area under the curve, will be in meter. So if the distance 45 kilometers, this means if we convert to meter, this means 45,000 meters. Can we find the distance covered in the first 15 seconds? Area of this triangle. Can you find the area for this triangle?
Half times space times height.
Yes, half times space times height. So half times 15 times 30,
225.
225 meter. Now, for example, if he will cover 45 kilometers or 45,000 meter after x second. Okay? Or we need x second to complete the 45 kilometers. Okay? So this distance now is x. This distance is x. Okay? Now x multiply 30 to find the area for this triangle. Base times height. So x multiply 30. So 30x. Am I right? And the area for this triangle, 225. I need the area to be to 45,000. So we can solve this equation. 30x plus 225. This means area of rectangle plus area of triangle equals 45,000. Can you solve for x? Transpose 225 to the other side, then divide by 30.
1,492.5.
1,492.5. This x, this is the distance now. So if I need the total time, we need to add 15. So the total time, add 15, 1492.5 plus 15 equals
1,507.5.
1,507.5. This second, okay? If I need to convert to minute, divide by 60. Yes?
25.125.
25.125 as a mixed number. We can write 25 and 1 over 8. So 25 and 1 over 8 minute. 16, Salik.
A kite is drawn on a coordinate grid. The diagonals of the kite intersect at the points -2, -5. One diagonal has equation y equals 4x plus 3. Find the equation of the other diagonal of the kite. Give your answer in the form y equals mx plus c.
Okay. You have to know that diagonals of the kite are perpendicular. Okay? The diagonals of the kite are perpendicular. So this is the kite. This is the diagonal of the kite. Diagonals are perpendicular. Okay. The diagonals intersect at the point negative 2 and 5. So this point, negative 2, negative 5, comma, negative 5. One diagonal has equation, we can consider this diagonal, has equation y equal 4x plus 3. Find the equation of the other diagonal. Yes, how to find the equation of the other diagonal? The diagonals are perpendicular.
So the gradient, the m will be negative 1 over 4?
Yes, because if the line, this line perpendicular to that one, this line it's a gradient 4. So the gradient of the perpendicular, negative reciprocal, so negative 1 over 4. So for that line, for the other line, its equation should be y equal negative 1 over 4x plus c. Am I right?
There we substitute.
Yes. And this line passes through the point negative 2 and negative 5. So we can find c. So negative 2 and negative 5. Now substitute by this point. So now negative 5 equals negative 1 over 4 into negative 2 plus c. So negative 1 over 4 times negative half, which is times negative 2. What is the answer? Half?
Yes.
So half plus c is negative 5. Now transpose half to the other side. So c equal?
Negative 5.5.
Negative 5.5. Okay. Or as a fraction, negative 11 over 2. Same. So now the equation of the perpendicular, y equal negative 1 over 4x minus 11 over 2. Number 17.
Y is proportional to the square of x minus 7. When x is 12, y is 2. Find y when x is 17.
Yes. Can you solve? Y is proportional to the square of x minus 7.
So y equals to k into x minus 7 squared.
Okay. Now how to find k?
Substitute x and y.
Okay. So y equal 2 and x equals 12. So 12 minus 7 squared. 12 minus 7 is 5. 5 squared 25. So 25k equals 2. So can you find k?
0.08.
0.08. Okay. So now we need to find y when x is 17. So y equal 0.08, which is k, into both x equals 17. So 17 minus 7 all squared equals y equals 8. 18. Salak.
Two bottles are mathematically similar. The small bottle has a capacity of 324 milliliters and a height of 12 centimeters. The large bottle has a capacity of 768 milliliters. Calculate the height of the large bottle.
Okay. Because they are similar, so what is the relation between their capacities or their volumes?
Directly, 1 over V1 over V2 equals
Height 1 over 3.
cubed over H2 cubed.
Yes. So if we start with a small bottle, so 324 over 768. The height of the small 12, so 12 power 3. And we need to find the height of the large one. So cross multiply. So the height, if you need to find the height in one step, find the cubic root of 768 times 12 power 3 over 324. So what is the answer?
16.
16 centimeter. Number 19. fx 5x minus 3 gx 10 over x minus 2. Find gfx. So put f in g. So substitute x in g by 5x minus 3. So now gfx equal 10 over, substitute x by fx. So 5x minus 3, then minus 2. will be 10 over 5x minus 3 minus 2, so minus 5. You can simplify, you can take 5 common from the denominator, then you have x minus 1, and you have 10, divide by 5, divide by 5, so 2 over x minus 1. Now b, find the inverse, g negative 1 of x, so I need to find the inverse for g. Now put gx equal y, so y equal 10 over x minus 2, and make x as the subject. Now x minus 2 go to the other side, multiply, so y into x minus 2 equals 10. Expand, so y times x and y times negative 2, so yx minus 2y equals 10. Transpose negative 2y to the other side by positive, so yx is 10 plus 2y, divide by y, so x is 10 plus 2y over y. Now the inverse, substitute y by x, so the inverse 10 plus 2x over x. Now for c, if negative 1, if the function and the inverse cancel each other, so the answer x minus 1. If you have f negative 1, g negative 1, h negative 1, they cancel each other, so the answer x minus 1. Number 20, sketch the graph y equals sine x from 0 to 360. From 0 to 360, divide into 4 equal parts. The graph for sine, start from 0, then 1, then 0, then negative 1, then 0. At 90, at 180, and 270, and 360. The maximum 1, the minimum negative 1. This is the graph for sine x. Main points, the main points is point, and that one is the main points. We have 5 main points, then join them. So this is the first point, and 90 and 1, 180 0, 270 negative 1, 360 0, then join them with a small curve. This is the graph for the sine. B, solve 3 minus 2 sine x equals 13 over 4 from 0 to 360. Make sine x as a subject, so we can transpose 13 over 4 to the other side and negative 2 sine x to the other side. So 2 sine x equals 3 minus 13 over 4. So 2 sine x equals negative 1 over 4. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So sine x is negative 1 over 8. Now with your calculator, find the acute angle which has sine 1 over 8. So sine inverse, or shift sine, 1 over 8. Now you have the acute angle which has sine 1 over 8. 7.2 to 1 decimal. Use the asterisk rule to find the angles which satisfy the equation. Sine negative. In which quadrant? From the asterisk rule, sine negative in the third and the fourth. Third quadrant and fourth quadrant. In the third quadrant, theta plus 180. In the fourth, 360 minus theta. Theta 7.2. So 180 plus 7.2, so 187.2, or 360 minus 7.2, so 352.8. 21. The diagram shows the position of 3 shapes A, B, and C. AC 17.6 kilometer, BC 12.8, and the angle BAC 25. The bearing C from B is 112, C from B, 112. And the angle ABC, obtuse angle, calculate the bearing B from A. B from A, to find the bearing B from A, you have to draw the north at A, which is parallel to the original north, and bearing B from A, start from the north at A, then move clockwise, so I need this bearing. So I need this angle. How to find this angle? You can find this angle if you can find that one, because add up to 180. But how to find this angle? If we can find angle ABC, then 360 minus 112 and the angle ABC, we can find that one. So we need to find angle ABC. In this triangle, we have two sides and angle, so we can use sine rule to find angle ABC. 17.6 over sine angle ABC equal 12.8 over sine 25 to find that one. So use sine rule. 17.6 over sine angle ABC, or we can say that theta, so sine theta, this is easier to write, equal 12.8 over sine 25. Now cross multiply, you can find theta, but take care theta obtuse angle. From your calculator you can get the acute angle, then 180 minus to find the acute angle. So sine theta equals, cross multiply, 17.6 times sine 25, 17.6 multiply sine 25, divide 12.8, and find theta directly with sine inverse for this answer. You get 35.5. Now because angle ABC obtuse, so 180 minus that, so angle ABC is 180 minus 35.5. So 144.5. Now this angle 144.5, then we can find this one 360 minus, because full term 360 is sum of all 360, so we can find this angle. So 360 minus 144.5 plus 112 equals 103.5. Now the bearing, this bearing is 180, this angle 103.5. So this angle 180 minus 103.5. So the bearing 180 minus 103.5 equals 76.5. Number 22a, expand and simplify. You can start multiply these two brackets. So x plus 4 times x minus 3, x times x squared, then x times negative 3x, 4 times x, 4x, 4 times negative 3, negative 12. Combine the like terms, negative 3x and negative 4x, so positive x, so x squared plus x minus 12. Then multiply the result by 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 times x squared plus x minus 12. 2x times x squared equals 2x power 3. Then 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 12, negative 24x. Negative 1 times x squared, so negative x squared. And negative 1 times x, negative x. Negative 1 times negative 12, positive 12. Combine the like terms, so 2x squared, 2x cubed, and 2x squared, negative x squared, so we have 1x squared, negative 24, and negative 1, so negative 25x, plus 12. Now b, write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So we need to simplify this fraction, we need to factorize. For the first one, the first fraction, we cannot simplify more, so 4 over 2x minus 3. Divide, we can convert divide to multiply, and now we have 2x power 2 plus 11x minus 21, reciprocal for the other fraction, over 2x squared plus 14x. Now we can factorize the numerator and the denominator for this fraction. 2x squared plus 11x minus 21. You can factorize you can use calculator to factorize, to help you to factorize, or you can factorize directly. Try. So how to get 2x squared? 2x times x. And for 21, we have 1 times 21, 3 times 7. So we can try 3 and 7. The difference 11. So we have 3 and 14. The difference between them 11. So we have positive 11. So we need positive 14. So this plus and this minus. Or you can use calculator to help you to factorize. Mode 5, 3. And enter A and B and C. You get x equal negative 7 and x equal 3 over 2. From negative 7 go to the other side, you get x plus 7, and for that one multiply by 2 and subtract 3, so you get 2x minus 3. You get the same two bracket using calculator. Now for the denominator, we can factorize. We have common factor 2x. You are left with x plus 7. Now we can simplify. This bracket can be cancelled with that one. X plus 7 cancelled with x plus 7. And for 2 and 4, 2 divide 2 equal 1, 4 divide 2 equal 2. So now you are left with 2 over x. So the answer 2 over x, the simplest form.